want to welcome you back for another episode of the Village Home Show. This show is our opportunity to not only tell you about projects going on in our area, but now we can show you the entire process from start to finish. On the Village Home Show, you can expect to see projects of various sizes, budgets, and styles, and we know there's something for everyone to take away from every story we tell here on the show. The team at Village Home Stores gets to work on so many incredible new homes and remodeled spaces, and now some of our customers have welcomed you viewers into their homes to see the finished spaces. In this episode of the Village Home Show, we'll be sharing the before and after story of a remodeled kitchen in Rock Island, Illinois that includes a stunning glass backsplash and a rich wood finish you will love. In this episode, we'll also be taking a trip over to Epic Stone in Davenport, Iowa to get a full tour and see some of the many options you have for natural stone countertops. Plus, our lighting expert will stop by to tell us all about the LED system of lighting used in so many of our featured kitchens, including this set. Before we take a trip over to Epic Stone, let's take a look at the before story of our first featured kitchen remodel. The before photos of this kitchen look like so many existing kitchens in the Quad City area. Smooth slab-style cabinetry, original to the home, and laminate countertops are all ready for an update. The refrigerator and range both sat on the window wall of the original kitchen, and the sink was centered along the back. A small peninsula divided the kitchen from the front dining area of the home. Wall cabinets above block the view into and out from the kitchen. While this original kitchen layout offers more cabinetry than some, the space is a bit cramped, and with the kitchen being your first view as you enter this home, the new owner wanted it updated before they even moved in. Having us completely manage this project for them made that happen. Now let's take a look at the new kitchen put together by a designer at Village Home Stores. The front dining area will actually become larger. Our crews will extend around 4 to 5 extra feet to the front of the home. This will give more space for a new table and chairs and keep the new kitchen feeling open. A peninsula extending out into the kitchen with wall cabinets suspended from the ceiling blocked the view into the old kitchen. The new layout will instead leave an open space above and offer an overhang below for counter height seating. The back of that peninsula will be your first look into the new kitchen. A beaded back panel and 2 furniture legs will give a solid furniture appearance and help anchor the look of the new cabinetry. Now, with a clear view into the new kitchen, the apron front farm sink will be the most eye-catching element of the new design. A glass tile backsplash illuminated with our Diode L.E.D lighting system will help draw attention to this focal wall. The range will stay near its original location, but now will be surrounded by usable counter space and cabinetry on both sides. The refrigerator will move to the wall behind, and a tall pantry cabinet will be installed for added storage. No wall cabinets above the new peninsula will allow for a more open look. This new kitchen will look updated and sophisticated. We will take you on a full tour of this new kitchen later in this episode. The kitchen is the hub of your home. It's where you start your day and get ready for the next. What happens in between are memories made and traditions created. Some important life moments will happen right here at this counter. Is your kitchen ready? Let Village Home Stores show you what your dream kitchen can look like. Appliances, cabinetry, lighting, and floor covering. From start to finish, Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo.
Quality. It's the result of shared values. The joy found in an honest day's work. Respect for true American craftsmanship and the need, not the want, to get things right. It's the result of remembering your roots, being forever humbled by how far you've traveled and forever hungry to push on further. Quality is a result. Quality is who we are. Cambria. Family owned, American made.
Maytag knows that not everyone is a member of the Clean Plate Club. Broccoli nubs, gristle bits, onion slivers. Maytag's not going to let these kind of meal scraps gum up the works. With a 4-blade stainless steel chopper and the most powerful motor on the market, if you don't eat it, you can be sure that Maytag will chew it up for you.
Maytag, found at Village Home Stores and villagehomestores.com.
You have a number of materials to choose from when it comes to a countertop for your kitchen or bath. A number of man-made options, like these quartz tops by Cambria, can be a great choice. But today we want to focus on a few of the options that occur naturally. Natural materials can be a great investment because they offer a story and a history along with them. This section of countertop is a granite called Earth Glitter. I hand-selected this top because of the unique colors and patterns that occur, and of course, because of its sparkle. To think that this occurs naturally and can be mined from the earth, then installed right here to be enjoyed, well, that's why I love natural stone. Marbles, granites, and soapstones all fall into this category of countertop. Natural stone tops can come in many finishes as well, polished, like this top in the studio, or some have a dull look when installed, like the soapstone countertop shown here. But let's not spend time in the set kitchen when we could be showing you full examples of these over in Davenport. Take a look at our trip to see Jeff over at Epic Stone. Epic Stone is located right here in the Quad Cities in Davenport, Iowa. They are a locally owned, customer-minded stone warehouse with a gigantic selection of stones to choose from. This is where you can hand-select the material for your own project, tag your name on it, and then it is safely delivered to our fabricators, where they can create the countertops before bringing them and installing them in your own home. Joining us today to help tour Epic Stone is Jeff. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here. We're glad you came able to come join us.
Yes. How long have you guys been here?
We opened up in July of 2006, so we're about 9 years old at this point.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And at any given time, about how many slabs do you guys have on hand?
Nowadays, I would say we're probably somewhere in the range of 1,800 to 2,000 slabs in our
Wow.
warehouse at any point.
That's a lot.
It is, it is a lot, trust me. It takes a little bit to keep track of it all, but you know, it's nice to have all the different varieties.
Definitely. And if we have a customer that's working with Village Home Stores and they call to make an appointment to take a look at a few things, what do you recommend that they bring with them as they're looking around?
Well, I think the important thing with natural stone is the fact that the slabs are so large that you can't exactly take them home with you. So we always encourage people to bring any other finishes they might have that are going to influence their decisions. So cabinet doors or drawers are helpful, pieces of flooring, paints, fabrics, all those kinds of things that they're going to use to kind of coordinate their design. Bring them with them because then they can hold them up to the slabs as they walk around and see how things coordinate together.
Now, as we're looking around, I notice there's labels in front of every slab. What are some of the things we can find on those labels?
Well, on the labels, we put down the names of the stones so that as people are walking through, they kind of know what the names of the different colors are. We also put the country of origin on there as well so that they're aware of where they came from. And then there's also a number, and that's a price group or a price range. Now, we go 1 through 10 with our price groups. So 1 is the least expensive group and 10 is the most expensive group. So the higher the number, the higher the price range.
Okay, and what sort of things help determine the price category?
Well, with natural stone, pricing is primarily driven by availability of material. So the more readily available a color is, the less expensive it tends to be. Sometimes it's driven by the amount of material that's in the ground. Sometimes it's driven by difficulties in quarrying. Sometimes it's driven by location. But all those factors will play into where a stone is actually priced.
Okay, and now I'm not saying I'm weak, but I could barely pick up a sink cutout from one of these countertops. How do you move all these slabs of stone?
Well, we actually use overhead cranes to actually move all of our material around. It makes it an easier process, it makes it a safer process, and it makes it a more efficient process.
Okay. Now, I have to admit, we wanted to come here to you instead of have you come to the studio because we wanted to take a look and
Sure,
see some stones. So could you
absolutely.
show us around?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to.
Great. What are some of the more popular choices people are selecting these days?
Well, right now, anything that's white and gray is probably the most popular. That's really what's very trendy right at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And do you have something that would be a good example of something universal that might have those whites and grays in it?
Absolutely.
Can you take a look?
Yeah, come right this way. This is Delicatus. And Delicatus is a nice white color with a little bit of cream tone in there. There's also some nice grays and blacks that go through it. It gives it a nice neutral palette for people to be able to choose lots of different colors, cabinets, and floors to go with it.
I can see this paired with all kinds of finishes of cabinets. If you have 2 finishes of cabinets, I can see it in a lot of different applications.
We've probably seen it with just about every color cabinet you have.
Definitely. Now, we're looking at all these different types of materials. This is a granite?
This is a granite, yes.
And where does it come from?
This actually comes from India.
Okay. And we were looking at some soapstone earlier. Could you show us some soapstone slabs?
Absolutely. Yeah, come right this way. So the soapstone's right around the corner here. Soapstone's a wonderful material because it's so dense. It's considered to be inert. It doesn't react with things that are acidic or basic. traditionally you would see soapstone used in chemistry labs in old high schools and things like that.
Yeah.
So this is actually what a soapstone looks like when it's untreated. So it has this natural color. Normally, people will choose to oil a soapstone countertop. And we keep a bottle of water on hand just to kind of be able to show you what it looks like. And it gives you a better idea
Oh, yeah.
what it would look like when it's actually been oiled.
So your water recreates the look when it's installed and the customer is going to be oiling the countertop.
Absolutely, absolutely. This gives you a real good idea of what the colors will be, and it brings out the nice tones in the soapstone.
Yeah, you get a lot of that veining, that green color comes through. It's a real great choice for the right project. And what are some of the basic care and maintenance? You mentioned oiling the top. So what is the customer going to expect?
Soapstone's a really easy material to take care of. Periodically, you will oil your soapstone countertops. You tend to do it a few more times when it's first installed because you build up a layer of that oil on the surface. But after a while, you'll have enough oil that you may never literally oil it again.
Okay, and is the oil absorbing into the stone at all, or what
No,
is
the
that
oil
doing?
actually sits on the surface, and we recommend you use a mineral oil. It's a little bit heavier than water, but it is food safe, so there's no concerns with that. And it goes on very easily, and it gives a nice finish to it and really helps keep that color coming through.
Yeah, it really enhances the color. It looks completely different when, when you've got your water on it.
Absolutely it does. It really gives you a couple different choices of whether you oil it or whether you don't.
Okay, well how about something that's a little bit darker in color? Do you have any really dark granites we can take a look at?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's go this way. So here's another darker color. This is coffee brown.
Now I notice it's not shiny.
It's not. It actually has what we call a brushed finish.
And how does it get that finish?
Brush finishers are actually done with another set of tooling, and they sometimes look like little brushes. So when they actually use the tooling on the stone, it digs in a little bit and creates that little bit of texture to it.
It's a really nice look. There are just so many options out there, and you guys have a great selection here to
thank
take a
you.
look at. Thank you for letting us take a look around,
Absolutely.
and we'll be right back after this. If your kitchen needs a little enhancement, learn how our Diode L.E.D system of undercabinet lighting can illuminate the surfaces of your kitchen for both task and ambient lighting. Our expert staff can help you estimate and select the perfect lighting plan with these products. This system has quickly become a customer favorite, and yes, they are dimmable. Whether you're shopping for that one light to change the look of your room or an entire home of lighting, we're here to help. Contact our expert lighting team for an appointment today. Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo.
Every act of care counts.
Feels better.
From the grand gestures to the tiniest looks.
Just this long blonde hair.
The fun ones.
Am I supposed to go?
The messy ones.
This is so important to me.
The endless ones. If it comes from care, it counts. Because every act of care we give helps the people we love become people who love.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
In today's episode of the Village Home Show, we're talking about some of the countertop options you have for your kitchen and bathroom. But why invest in such beautiful countertops and backsplashes if you're not going to display and showcase them? Our Diode L.E.D lighting system is the best way to do just that. And today we welcome back our lighting expert, Keri Swanberg, to tell us more about it. Welcome, Keri.
Thanks, Elizabeth. It's great to be back.
Well, let me start by asking, what does LED stand for?
It stands for light emitting diode. So the diode produces light rather than the filament like a standard incandescent bulb does.
Great, and what are some of the benefits of an LED system?
It's very extremely energy efficient. It has a long lifespan, it produces almost no heat, and it has a very low profile, so it makes it easy to hide.
That low profile is a really great part. Could you show us some of the components that go into it?
Sure, here are just several examples of different LED tape lights depending on your application. This here is what we use for our under cabinet lighting. As you can see, it's very low profile, and it produces a strong amount of light.
It does. It really washes the surface
Yes.
instead of spotlighting it.
Yep, and you can feel it. It's cool to the touch.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Here in this kitchen, we actually have it on display, so let's take a look at that. As you can see, it makes a huge difference with the lights on versus the lights off. It really helps to highlight your backsplash and makes a great task work area for your on your countertops. It's also dimmable.
Oh, that's great.
So that's another popular question that we get.
That's a great feature to have the dimmable lights, especially if you can leave them on for longer periods of time because of the power usage. And this system, we mentioned before that it emits a lot less heat. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, our old system used xenon light bulbs. Those produce an extremely large amount of heat. When you're in your kitchen, you have your oven on, you have your range on, you don't want that added heat from your under cabinet lighting, so the LED system is a great alternative.
Definitely. And we love the low power usage. It's a huge plus for this program. What kind of wattage does this use up?
Typically, LEDs in general use about 75% less wattage or energy than a regular incandescent bulb. Our under cabinet lighting system uses less than 3 watts per foot. So you can leave them on all day or all evening and your electricity bill wouldn't notice the difference.
Wow, that's really great. And we tend to call this our under cabinet lighting system, but I'm sure there's other ways you can use the same system of lighting. Could you give us a few examples?
Sure, you can use it underneath of your countertops, underneath of your toe kick, above your cabinets, and inside of your cabinets as well. Especially if you have glass doors on your cabinets, interior cabinet lighting really helps to show off those features.
It does, especially if you have the glass inside of the doors.
Yes.
And outdoor lighting, is this an option that you could use?
Yes, absolutely. You can even submerge it underwater if you had a pond or something. We have an example here of where we've used it underneath of your countertops, and it really shows off his stone that he has going on his outdoor kitchen.
What a great way to feature your exterior work that you might have in a patio or an outdoor kitchenette. That's really, really great. Now, if someone has a question about either a project that they're thinking about adding lighting to, or if they want to just get an estimate going for their kitchen, what are some of the steps they can take?
Sure, they can always give our store a call if they have any general questions. If they would like a free estimate, all they need to do is measure their kitchen cabinets, maybe take some photos, those are always very helpful, and then call in or make an appointment, or stop in and make an appointment to our store.
That's great. And if they need someone to have them installed for them?
Yes, we can arrange for that.
That's wonderful. Well, we want to thank Keri so much for stopping by and telling us more about this great lighting option that can be a wonderful task and ambient light source. Just about every project we feature on this show uses this product. When we come back from a short break, we'll show you the reveal of this finished kitchen in Rock Island, Illinois, so stay tuned. Village Home Stores is excited to introduce a full floor covering department, including hardwoods, carpeting, luxury vinyls, ceramic tile, and more, to make coordinating your entire space from floor to ceiling even easier. Looking to cover a single room or an entire home? Our expert sales staff can help you select the perfect material and design for your project. Village Home Stores, located in historic downtown Geneseo, and online at villagehomestores.com.
Quality. It's the result of shared values. The joy found in an honest day's work. Respect for true American craftsmanship and the need, not the want, to get things right. It's the result of remembering your roots, being forever humbled by how far you've traveled and forever hungry to push on further. Quality is a result. Quality is who we are. Cambria. Family owned, American made.
Village Home Stores is home to one of the most beautiful and versatile lighting showrooms in the region, with hundreds of fixtures on display and thousands available from vendors like Elk, Hinckley, Quorum, and Kitchler. Our expert staff can help you select the perfect lighting plan for you. The right lighting can impact a space like nothing else. Whether you're shopping for that one light to change the look of your room or an entire home of lighting, we're here to help. Lighting that is on trend and fixtures that are timeless. Find them all here in our downtown Geneseo showroom. Contact our expert lighting team for an appointment today.
When you get a Maytag washer, you best settle in for the most dependable relationship of your life. So bring on your smelly things, your dirty things, not your electronic things. You're welcome. But most definitely, your delicate things. Because with Maytag, all kinds of things can get the best cleaning in the industry.
Maytag, found at Village Home Stores and villagehomestores.com.
This Rock Island kitchen needed more space and a lot more style. Whether your own kitchen has 5 cabinets or 50, there's a lot to be learned from some of the details included in this new design. And depending what your project budget is, this kitchen also shows many great ways to give your space a magazine-ready look by choosing the right materials and details. Let's begin with the largest portion of any kitchen project budget, the cabinetry. At first glance, this new kitchen is so dramatic and stunning, you notice the cabinetry right away. Any guess as to what wood these cabinets are? If you guessed cherry, we can understand why. This kitchen is in fact a birch wood with a burgundy stain applied. The result is a rich cherry look at a fraction of the cost. This same kitchen installed in a cherry cabinet would be gorgeous, but add around 8 to 10% to the material cost. These full overlay cabinets in the legacy door style have a mitered door construction. What this means is that the corners of the outside rails and stiles have an angled miter joint. This is common in styles that include a lot of grooves and details in the outside of a door. In this kitchen, a black accent glaze has been applied to those grooves to help the details stand out. There is an entire extra level of cabinet details that are at work here to give such a rich look to the kitchen. Details like this crown molding and even under cabinet molding are expected, but take a look at the back of this kitchen peninsula. This is the very first part of the kitchen you see when you walk in the front door. A smooth back panel would also work here in the space, but by using a beaded back panel, now the black accent has another place to be applied. Baseboard and 2 matching posts have also been placed on the back end of this peninsula to give the overall look of a piece of furniture in this area. In this kitchen, the posts have been installed flush with the back of the panel. Another option would be to pull the posts forward towards the countertop overhang to look more like a table leg. When designing a new kitchen with Village Home Stores, you have many options for what you can do with the exposed ends of your cabinetry. This kitchen has been ordered with the exposed ends of the wall and base cabinets to have what is called an applied door construction. This allows for another opportunity to include the miter door style and that black accent glaze. It's such an important element to this kitchen because most guests will be entering the kitchen from a view that includes so many exposed ends. Cambria quartz countertops in the same new key design as our WQAD set have been installed in a standard eased edge. A glass subway tile backsplash in a coordinating color with the counters keeps the overall style of the space very clean and transitional. This Rock Island remodel is another fantastic example of our diode undercabinet lighting as well. There's no better way to show off your new backsplash and counters than to wash them with the light like this. If the cherry wood fake out didn't trick you, this flooring might. Even guests who visit the new kitchen swear it's ceramic tile when it's actually luxury vinyl tile. This luxury vinyl tile by Mannington is available at Village Home Stores. Luxury vinyl tile, or LVT, is warmer underfoot and easier to stand on for longer periods of time when compared to ceramic tile. LVT is easy to clean up. A simple damp mopping is all that is needed. This particular project was installed grouted, but you can also install luxury vinyls ungrouted as well. The grout used for LVT is a specially formulated acrylic that will not scratch the tiles. Another one of our favorite details in this remodeled space is the apron front or farm sink. This white sink grabs your attention right away with its bold contrast to the dark cabinetry. While not a look for every person's taste, it is truly perfect in this home. The cost of an upgrade like this detail really depends on the sink that's selected. Ordering an apron front sink base is not too much more of an upcharge from a standard sink base, but the sink itself may be 2 to 3 times the amount of a standard undermount option. In most cases, when a farm sink is on the top of a kitchen wish list of items, it almost always makes it into the final plan because the look is so fantastic. This Rock Island kitchen from Village Home Stores was completed using our full project management program. This entire project was managed by a team at Village Home Stores from start to finish. We thank the owner for letting us show you around their stylish new kitchen. Village Home Stores is your locally owned source for appliance sales and service in the greater Quad City area. We carry the entire Whirlpool family of appliances, which includes Maytag, Amana, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. This diverse assortment of quality name brands allows us to offer something within every customer's budget. Our full staff of expert salespeople can help you decide what features and brands are perfect for your lifestyle. For 30 years, our store has provided quality products paired with service you can count on. Our knowledgeable sales staff undergoes extensive product training and keeps up with current trends in the appliance industry. At Village Home Stores, we also service what we sell, along with many major brands that we don't. Our staff of expert appliance technicians service all of Henry, Rock Island, Whiteside, and Scott County. Find us online anytime at villagehomestores.com or give us a call at 309-944-1344. Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo. The kitchen is the hub of your home. It's where you start your day and get ready for the next. What happens in between are memories made and traditions created. Some important life moments will happen right here at this counter. Is your kitchen ready? Let Village Home Stores show you what your dream kitchen can look like. Appliances, cabinetry, lighting, and floor covering. From start to finish, Village Home Stores, downtown Geneseo. As we've seen today, natural stone can be a beautiful investment for your countertop, and selecting stone can be a fun part of your project. Our Diode LED lighting system can be an amazing way to showcase your new counters. Whether you're building or remodeling, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Village Home Show. Remember that our new construction customers can bundle their purchases throughout the whole store from us to claim free lighting for their home. Through this bundle discount program, your LED lighting can end up being little to no cost to you if you purchase your new home materials from Village Home Stores. We carry appliances, cabinetry, countertops, lighting, and floor covering all in one location to make the selection process easier on you whether you're building or remodeling. We thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Village Home Show. You can look forward to seeing more expert interviews, industry news, and of course, more great kitchens from right here in the Quad City area. If you have questions about anything you've seen here today, or if you want to start the conversation about your own project, give us a call at 309-944-1344 or email us at info@villagehomestores.com. Get inspired with us online. Visit villagehomestores.com where you can find links to all of our social media outlets, including Pinterest, Houzz, Facebook, and many more. We are thrilled so far with your response to this show, and we love getting feedback from you. If this is your first time watching, you can catch up on other episodes online at villagehomestores.com. Just click on the Village Home Show logo on the top of the page. And of course, you're always welcome to stop by and see us at our showroom in downtown Geneseo. I've been your host, Elizabeth Round, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another episode of the Village Home Show.